Try this again. Om Shanti, Shanti. Judah Mama set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace. Into Good morning, Lee. How are you, friend? Breaking those chains. Left, right. Hey, we're supposed to remind Yogi to write about something today. Be damned if I can remember what, though. Lee agrees that Mondays are always good. Oh, you're on your way to your bottle site. Very cool. Exciting. You're on an adventure. I lived in Florida next to, it must have been an old bottling plant because my brothers would go out into the woods and come back with all these unique, beautiful bottles. I still have a few. Lisa is going to film for her next week. This Wednesday is going to be the beach. Oh, exciting. Lisa, that's so cool. I am well, Lee. Really well. I slept good. Jack slept good. I got up early. I showered. I started a load of laundry. I cleaned a little. Oh my gosh. It's a really good day. It's always a good day when I can get a little cleaning in. I'm glad to hear that. Brilliance restored. Yep. Got like a power up overnight. Good morning, Foxy La Scotia. It's still itchy. Jack's ear is still itchy. Tomorrow morning, or tomorrow, I can't remember. Sometime tomorrow we go to the vet. And he says, hi, Foxy. Poor baby. He's had ear infections before. I can tell he's not quite right. His tummy was going yesterday. Just talking. He was eating grass. His nose is dry, huh, Bubba? That's why he keeps licking the air, because his nose is dry. Poor boy. He will. He goes through this. He'll be much better tomorrow when Mom doesn't have to go to work, huh? That's his favorite time. Jackie, you're so funny. So, Lee, you do not drive, correct? You're on the bus, so got to really listen to hear over the engine. Got you. So, Lee, you don't drive. So my question is, what do you do when you come over here to the States? The same thing? You just hire Lyfts and Ubers and that sort of thing? You never had a lesson. It's so foreign to me. But I guess I've always lived in places where you had to drive. I've never lived in a city. Lee says Johnny drives, so I stay by him. He takes me places when I'm in Europe. I get trains and buses. You've lived in big towns and cities all your life. Bob, leave it. Good boy. What a good boy he is. Oh, trams like in San Francisco. Got you. Thanks, Lee. Mondays I don't usually have a whole bunch of traffic anyways, just because, it's Monday. I appreciate you so much, Lee. Oh, Bubba. You're pretty pitiful, buddy. Thank you for sharing out the lively. You know, Lee, I talked to my brother about my lawn guy. I called my brother to see if he knew anybody, and turns out my nephew, who just went on summer break, might be interested. But I don't know anything for sure because I think my brother was volunteering him without asking him. So, anyways, there's hope. I might get my lawn mowed. Or I'll eventually get tired of it all and just figure out how to fix my riding mowers. I'd really like to see my nephew more. That would be really nice. Well, thanks for that, Lee. Lee is asking our little, why did I say that? Well, asking our friends in the background to just hit the like button. Totally anonymous. And me and Jack would really, really appreciate it. Oh, Shanti, Shanti. I am so funny. Such. Lee says time is going to be very limited on meeting people. There'll only be 2 weekends free unless just walks local because you stay with Johnny. So you said you know 2 people that are going to come down. Do you know when they're coming down? We could just get like a 1 weekend planned out. I'll know what to take off of work and I'll know what to tell Jake. I was hoping to just go in the middle of the week, but I understand not everybody has that kind of schedule. So I could take a couple days off. Shanti, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every There we go. That's what I was looking for. I have been remiss in my duties. Jack, did you just move again? When my back is turned? Oh, he did. He sure turned his back on everybody. He's had enough.
Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Om Shanti Shanti. Judah Mama set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect.
Kathleen James, good morning. Kathleen says, well, hello. Never tried this before. The doggo is adorable, even with his back turned. Thank you. And good morning, Kathleen, and welcome. What have you never tried before? Chatting? It's very easy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Letting me know that somebody's out there. Just get a new angle of his butt. Lee is back. His signal failed. I'm glad you're back, Lee. Oh, there's Maddie. Maddie says, Happy Monday, Cat. Much love from Scotland. Thank you, Maddie. Good morning. Sending you love right back. Lee says hi to Maddie and Kathleen. Maddie says, Bless, hope you're well. Very, very well. So good today. I guess the fact that it's my Friday doesn't hurt either. It could be a contributing factor to my good mood. I just can't. Oh, Maddie says I made a yogi song last night. Cool. We're going to move this back. He's just going to move anyways. Maddie says yours is next, Cat. Dun, dun, dun. Lee says, sounds good, Maddie. Good morning, friend. I cannot read your language, but good morning anyways. Maddie says, I shall be kind. Lee says, you're always kind. Lee is off on an adventure to an old bottling site, or his bottle site, I think is what he calls it. He's on a grand adventure. You know, I don't mind, unless you know they're cussing. I don't mind if they come in. Maddie says, are you going to go live, Lee? And Lee says, yes, I'm going out daily now. So won't be in many lives. I need bulk videos. Maddie, he is doing a video today, but it's not going to go live until this week, next week. Nope, no, this week is the beach. Next week he'll do the video. He'll show the video he's doing today. He's planning this all very well. I'm so spur of the moment. Cold as ice. Much love, Maddie. I think you came in with another one the other day that I didn't know. I wasn't quite sure. And Lee says, no, I can't go live on the dig sites. Is it because you have no signal? Okay, due to safety. And dump sites not safe for others. So I just go to them. Not safe for others to go to. So, soul to soul, blessings always. Thank you. Is that you, Maddie? How do you do that? Lee says, lots of glass and hazards. Site now has few snakes in the grass, too. Okay. Is this the one I missed yesterday? Or the other day? I like this better than cold as ice.
Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Judah set us free. Every soul now shifting
What are your plans, Maddie?
perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Oh, Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Judah set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity.
Lee says, hi, Maddie. 1, 2, 3, 57.
Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Louis Alberto. Good morning, Louis Alberto. I was going to try to read the rest, but I gave up. Hi, William. Good morning. Good morning. Louis said, send and photo you and baby. Yes. You're going to send me a photo of you and your baby? Sure. I love babies. Oh, love babies. As long as I don't have to take care of them. It's okay, Lee. Louis wants to send me photos of him and his baby. Lee, I know. I was just having a little fun. William, I'm really good. Did I already tell you that? I woke up really good. 2 mornings in a row. Not that I ever wake up bad. It's just been an extraordinary morning. Louis, no, unfortunately, I have a girlfriend. Her name is Debbie. And there is our nomad. Nomad says your voice is. I just can't. Okay, I'm gonna try to be serious. Okay. Your voice is as gentle as a forest breeze. Excuse me. Your voice is as gentle as a forest breeze. Puts your subscribers at total ease. Your soul is full of compassion and love, like from heaven with a white dove. It's really beautiful, Maddie. I'm only laughing because I don't see myself like that. But thank you. That was lovely. Lee says, okay, Kat, no problem. Just sometimes it's hard as other channels have major crackdown on things in chat. Maddie says, Kat, you're awesome. We all love you. Thank you, Maddie. I love you guys. Oh, love you all so, so much. Even those that are out there not saying anything, just being quiet in the background. I love you guys. Lee says, I'm on in 8 groups. 6 would be deemed harsh to you. I know, I just, I'm here for people at a certain time when, just to be here. And I really don't find those questions offensive. I try to make light of it. And, always in the back of my mind, I want to make friends. I want to be here. And every person who writes something in chat is helping. Comment deleted. I am working today. It is my Friday. Lee says, I understand that different channels, different rules. No rules, just right. Yep, I understand that, Lee. Not everybody has a good intent. But I am really into this. If I defend myself, I am attacked. And often I turn around when I can see things. When I can see things, once they've passed, I'm able to have 2020 on the whole situation. There's so many misunderstandings. The way I take something and the way somebody else takes something could be much different. And goodness knows, I surely need grace when it comes to my mouth. Things I type and things I say. And Lee says, yes, I hear you there. We're all unique and different. And yet, at the same time, we are all the same. Just mind-boggling. I know, Lee. Lee says we all have to think before we speak. I only try my best to look out for others. I know you do. I know your heart, Lee. And I love you for that. Thank you.
Into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
We're going to do Om Shanti one more time, just to seal the peace deal. Nowhere to Hide says, I can be outspoken, rarely my buttons have to be seriously pushed. I want to say hello, Nowhere to Hide. And then I want to say, is that you, Maddie? It is you, Maddie. I say, man, I have a lot of friends from Scotland. Lee says, some of the channels that I'm on, I have to be extra careful. Got to protect the next generation. You know what I mean? Yes, I do.
Sweet Lord Judah set us free, every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Oh, Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Judah set us free, every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity. Into perfect peace, into divinity.
Lewis is saying, hello, baby Jack. Baby Jack. I'm sorry, Lewis. He just doesn't want to wake up. Lee says, I am near the site now, so I have to go. Have a great day. Greetings, Yogi. I'll try to catch later. Greetings, Yogi. I'll try to catch later. Maddie says, okay, Frilly is back. Oh, that's a good name, Frilly. Lee says, bye, Cat and Maddie in chat. Bye, Lee. Have a great day. Happy hunting. Be safe. Maddie says, take care, Lee, brother. I start work this morning. It'll be around 6. It always depends on the routes I go to, but today it's a good one. I get to go start off close to home. More time to hang out and goof off around the house. Maddie says you will be tired getting up so early, bless it. I'm starting to get used to it, and I do take a little bit of a nap when I come home. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes not. Or I go to sleep really early, which is not my favorite. And Cheryl Hopkins says, hi, good morning, Cheryl. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Maddie, did you say what you had planned for today? Thank you, Anjie Carpenter Hipple, my best friend at Judah Channel.
What you feed it thrives where you sow the spark. Light it up with love or live in the dark.
Oh my gosh, Maddie. you got to sleep at 3 a.m. and woke up at 5 a.m. Ooh. Good morning, Village Food Season. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. We don't have many people chatting, but the few people here, I want you to know Village Food Season is an awesome channel. And he goes live quite often. And it's like a party. Village Food Season is a great friend to have. I did not mean to do that, but I did want to put Village Food Season link up. Paste. Let's try that. Did it work? And we'll pause this. There we go. Maddie says, no plans really. just do my aquariums. I'm trying to get copyright free panpipe or pan flute music to play with my water sound on my aquarium streams. Yeah, I saw a couple that you had some music on. Well, I saw one. I don't know if it was a short. It was beautiful. Lewis, Jack is single. But he's in love with a monkey. Oh, Maddie said good morning to Village Food.
Jack the big red dog sprawled on the floor. Cats on a beanbag staring at the door. A box of snacks sitting right on the chair. Hoping new friends will soon appear. Knock, 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 who's out there? Come on in, pull up the square. Big red laughs and cat just grins. Life's a party when new friends begin.
Maddie says I'm going to do underwater shorts in my aquarium. That's really neat. Yogi, good morning. Yes, Yogi says Maddie is an artist for sure. And oh, hi, Kat. Good morning. Oh, hi, Yogi. Good morning. And I'm supposed to remind you you're writing about something today, but I could not tell you what that thing is. Maddie says, of my fish, I'm not taking a bath in it. Save that for Yogi's fans only. Maddie says, good morning, Mr. Yogi, my friend. Ah, see, there you remembered humbleness. Good job, Kat. I'm surprised I even remembered I was supposed to remind you of something. But you already wrote. Oh well. You stick that in your back pocket for when you're ready. Maddie says, I'm bored big time being a workaholic and off of work. It's got to be hard. Yogi says, you did remember to remember. Let's celebrate that. Oh, trust me, I am. And Yogi says, you're putting your off time to great use, Maddie. I was thinking of you and your channel earlier. And Yogi wants you to know you're creating an emotionally healing place. Yes, I agree. Maddie says mentally tired is worse than being physically tired. I heard somebody saying something about the opportunities that being bored offers. I don't, that's all I have. I just remember somebody talking about it. I can't remember. I can't remember the details. Lee says, I need to incorporate my panpipe music and water sound into my aquarium streams, Mr. Yogi. I'm needing to up my game a little. I like that you're challenging yourself a bit, Maddie. We all win. Yogi says, I don't remember the last time I was bored. And I love that you're always creating, Maddie. Yes. Yogi says, all this time I've been coasting on my charm and good looks. I need to up my game too. My mama always said, you're not going to be pretty forever. You better start being nice. Maddie says, I have cameras charged and ready to go out and do some photography, but the weather has changed back to typical Scottish weather rain. Well, there's your challenge. Find beauty in the rain. Yogi says, I made it to 60 being both pretty and nice. I might have a few more years left this way. Good morning, Rosie. Sweet Rosie is here. How are you, friend? And Frilly says, well, I have always been rough. That won't change, but I changed the person I was in my youth. Good morning, Rosie. Yogi says, oops, maybe I should have said being pretty nice. And hi, Rosie. Rosie says, I'm okay. How's everyone in here? Oh, I didn't even notice he turned around. Rosie says he's so cute. He is so cute. And sweet. So, so sweet. Rosie says he's very special and fluffy. Tandra, good morning. Wow, nice to see you. Maddie says Jack is adorable. Tandra says yes, good to catch you. And Philly, good morning. Maddie says, I hope you're well, Tandra. Tandra, are you still, how are you on your hours? Is that something you're still working on? And Yogi says, hi, Tandra. I haven't seen her in a while. Everybody's saying hello. And Rosie says, I really want to pet him if Jack's if Jack's mama will let me. LOL, you're probably very protective over him, and I don't blame you if you are. Am not. Jack loves people so much, I could not keep him away from them. He loves people so, so much. We go to the store, and my biggest hope is that he just won't jump on some old person, an older person, an elderly person, or babies. He loves babies. Oh my gosh. Tandra says, Kat, I am waiting to be able to reapply in July. Your watch hours are still being built for the 4K. Okay, I'll remember that, Tandra. I do my best. I try to be 100% and run somebody's playlist every day, but sometimes life happens. But I'm going to keep you in my mind. I can turn you on in the front room when I leave for work today. Rosie says, LOL, we would need life insurance. Yes. Tandra says, thanks, Kat. Very kind of you. Rosie says, Jack's famous. Who wouldn't love him? Maddie says, I can run you also, Tandra.
The best day of my life starts now. I said, hey, you know the best day of my life starts now. I got a bright idea. It starts with you and me, and maybe a shot of three. Oh, I got a feeling this is a fever dream, but I don't wanna sleep 'cause I think it's
Carl,
gonna be
good
the
morning.
best day of
Good to
my
see you,
life.
friend.
It's gonna be the best day of my life. It's gonna be the best day of my
Rosie
life.
says, I think he got shy from us. That's why he turned around. Tandra says, Frilly, thank you. And Rosie says, hi, Carl. Maddie says, good morning to Carl. Tandra says, this is very relaxing, Cat. Thanks, Tandra. And Rosie, Jack just does not like the camera. He's very aware. Carl, I think that's an excellent idea. I'm only going to channels where I'm loved. Why wouldn't you? Of course you do. That's exactly where you want to go, where you're loved. And Carl, I love you so much. I haven't said it this morning yet, but I do. I love you, I love you, I love you. You always make me smile. You may not be intending to, but you do. Did I say Tandra said hi to Carl? Girl. Rosie says, LOL. He's like, I know you guys are talking about me. I can hear you. He's so smart and fluffy and cute. What more do we need? I love you, Rosie. Tandra's asking how I'm doing for watch hours. 11:22, which doesn't sound like much, but considering just a few months ago I was at 74, thinking about that, it's awesome. Carl says, I think my watch hours are broke. Oh, Carl, your song is coming on.
Jack the big red dog is torn. He loves his cat. Jack won't leave her. She's his destiny. Carl says, let's go. And Jack says, no, not without my cat. Together they go to Ireland or not at all.
Rosie says, I really wish I could pet him. My neighbors have 2 baby dogs. They're so cute. They let me pet them. I have nice neighbors. Rosie, I would absolutely let you pet Jack. I'd let you feed him. I'd let you walk him. I'd let you babysit him. Aw, Maddie says, I have a blessing waiting for you when you monetize Cat. Thank you, Maddie. Rosie says, I love you all, especially Jack. He's my favorite. Same, Rosie.
Carl says let's go, and Jack says no, not without my cat.
Maddie says, I hope you're well, Rosie. Oh, Tandra. Tandra says, I will run a playlist for you. I just watched a video before I got here. I'm on the Goga challenge to pick 5 people each day to play videos. You are part of my 5. Thank you. Wow, Goga is pretty awesome.
Comes in the room and says, hey Jack, it's time to return.
Rosie says, if I had the chance to babysit him, I probably wouldn't give him back. He's so cute. I think you would.
Jack the big red dog is torn. He loves his cat. Jack won't leave her.
You really only see one side of Jack. His backside.
Says let's go.
He has another side.
And Jack says no, not without my cat. Together they go to Ireland or
Carl says, I wouldn't give him back. I'd take him to Ireland and tell him he could never leave. So, Carl, are there a lot of Irish setters in Ireland?
and his monkey up in the trees. One day Brendan came in and he fell in love with the monkey. He said, I will give you bananas if you go. And he said, I will give you bananas if you go. But the monkey said no.
Rosie says, I'm okay, Frilly. Just trying to stop my stress. So I came here and likely seen Jack, cute face, which made me forget everything, LOL. How about you? Rosie, I'm glad Jack could do that for you. Tandra says, Rosie, yes, it is very relaxing here. Maddie says, bless Rosie. I'm always okay. Thank you. Carl says, not anymore. Labradors are more popular. It's just a shame. I mentioned this before, but I think I've got my boss talked into getting getting a Irish setter. I must single-handedly bring the Irish setter back.
Just a yogi in the breeze, he flows. Forgive all the things he knows. Mind your gates, he softly says. The world spins wild, but he
I don't see
always
anything.
stays. Cat don't love gates, but she loves her yogi. Takes a little pause when life gets foggy. Reflections deep, she purrs inside. With Jack and Rosie by her side.
Carl, you could get an Irish setter, and you could help me bring the Irish setter back.
Big red Jack with a heart so strong. He vibes with Yogi humming along. Sweet Rosie dances in a
Rosie, your song in here. Oh my gosh.
clears the view. Gates may creak, but the heart stays true. Forgiveness is the key to breaking through. Yogi whispers, pause, let it unwind. Cat now slow her soul. Cat don't love gates, but she loves her yogi. Takes a little pause when life gets foggy. Reflections deep, she purrs inside. With Jack and Rosie by her side.
Rosie says, LOL, you made my day better. I'm very happy I got the chance to see this live stream today. I'm really glad I got to see you today, Rosie. Me too. One of my favorite songs.
Breaks the night, Jack roars, laughter Rosie hums the beat. Together they make life fine and sweet.
Carl says the Labradors around here are more friendly. Oh no, Carl. Carl says you didn't make me happy. Carl, I just love you so, so, so much. Oh, Maddie. Maddie says Cat has the voice to match the stream. Calming. Thank you, Maddie. Rosie's in the corner where kindness is spread. Rosie says, LOL, Carl, we love you. And plus, who actually wouldn't be happy just joining Cat and Jack's live stream? Because I'd be smiling once I join. Rosie says, what's Jack's least favorite treat? You know, Jack is not a big treat dog. He's not food motivated at all. His least favorite would be any kind of fruit or vegetable I'd give him. Which is strange. My other dog loved fruit. Tundra says, Philly, yes, for sure. Thank you, guys. Close enough.
Big Deb in charge, now she runs the show. Cats in the backseat riding with Dad. Struggle bus shaking by the whole road so loud. We rolling rough, but we're feeling so proud. Big Deb first day, yeah, we all knew. Running the chaos like the box she grew. Jack says I'm cold,
Yeah, he is a bit of a picky eater. And, you know, he's only 4 now, but for the first 3 years, he had a hard time eating. It took us a while to figure out that he couldn't eat grains. He has an allergy to them. Rosie says, Tundra, I love your profile picture. Does Jack have a wife yet? No. Not yet. And Tasha says, Rosie, thank you. I made it. I'm trying different things.
She ain't no queen,
Rosie says, really, Tanja? That's awesome. You're pretty talented. Agreed. Tanja says, thanks, Rosie. I try. And Rosie says, you're welcome. Did Yogi leave? Rosie, I think he's in the background. Eating apples and oatmeal. Maddie says, it sure is great when a stream has beautiful souls present. It is. It makes it so good. Nancy says, oh, I had oatmeal a day ago. I ran out of oatmeal and raisins and motivation. Oh, my goodness. Marissa says, me and Yogi have a lot in common. I didn't notice until yesterday's live stream. Oh, well. Well, he's a great person to have a lot in common with. Maddie says, I need to do my step machine. I'm doing some cardio while off of work, trying to bring down my blood pressure. Oh, I used to have a stepper. Now I have a treadmill sitting in my garage. But I bought that before I had this job. I really don't feel like doing exercise after this job. And that's because I'm lazy. Rosie says he is a great person. I wish I knew him before. He helps me a lot, to be honest. Me too. But I think we find the yogi when we're ready. Maddie says, Mr. Yogi is awesome, Rosie. Rosie says these songs are awesome. I'm glad you like them, Rosie. Me too. Maddie says, as is Cat. Thank you, Maddie. Right, Rosie? God timing is always good. Mohammed. Oh my gosh. Hello, Mohammed. Mohammed says, hello, my friend Cat and Jack. How are you? I hope you're fine. We are really, really good, Mohammed. I hope you are too. So glad I got to see you this morning. Carl says, only Sonia, Ivy, A-Frame, Diana, Allie, and Tina help me. I'm glad you have a support system, Carl. Everybody says hi to Mohammed. I'm gonna run and grab my coffee.
Jack a big red dog just chilling by the door. Cats on the couch knocking toys to the floor. Rain stacking windows like a beat we can't ignore. Stuck inside the day, but we've been here before. Rainy day vibes, but we're feeling alright. Jack and Cat kicking back till the skies turn bright. Friends come through the chat on the YouTube flight. Hit that light for the crew, keep the vibes uptight. Jack swinging his tail like it's a drumline snap. Cat's got moves like a slick toe tap. Thunder's keeping time, but we don't need a map. We're vibing in the living room, working on a rap. Rainy day vibes, but we're feeling alright. Jack and Cat kicking back till the skies turn bright. Friends come through the chat on the YouTube flight. Hit that light for the crew, keep the vibes uptight. Drip, 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 the roof plays a tune. We'll turn the gray skies into something that blooms. Jack sparking up a storm, cat spinning like a typhoon. We're wild in the house, can't stop this monsoon. Then the doorbell rings and the squad comes strong. Chatting about life as the clouds roll on. Jack's still big, cat's still wrong. But make no mistake, they've been tight all along. Rainy day vibe, but we're feeling alright. Jack and Cat kicking back till the skies turn bright.
Everybody said hello to each other. Muhammad says, good morning for you too, my friend. No frills, no mercy. How are you? Muhammad, are you back to work? Did he stretch? I missed it. Aw, Carl says the cows as well love me. I love cows. I have cows out back, and they've been hanging out watching the chickens. It's been very cute. Muhammad says, what a beautiful morning to start with you, my dear friend Cat, and with all the respected people in attendance. I agree. Rosie says, LOL, I don't miss nothing. And No Frills says to Muhammad, I am good, thank you. I hope you are well. Carl. Carl says, I'm taking the cows away from you. Carl. Thank you, Carl. I love you, Carl. Rosie says, Carl, you take the cows and I'll take Jack. I don't think she will ever notice. And Maddie says, you can have our seagulls, Carl. They squawk all night. Muhammad says, I'm doing good today. My second day of my holiday, Mercy. Okay. Rosie says, it's a done deal. I'd like to see you guys trying to take Jack and trying to take the cows. I would just sit back and laugh because it would be hilarious. Carl says, get a few magpies, Maddie. Maddie says, bless. Enjoy, Muhammad. Frilly says, we have them now, Carl. When I was younger, the magpies were limited to the West Coast. Carl says, I was talking to a farmer on a live stream yesterday. Oh, nice. Rosie says, LOL, I'll be a dog napper instead of a kidnapper. Not sure if that's what it's called. I think you got it. Muhammad says, all this week I take care of my mom. She's missing me because I'm 1 week in my work. I'm glad you get to spend some time with her, Muhammad. Rosie says, I don't think Jack would leave your side, though. He loves his mama. That's kind of why I would laugh. He's very, very attached. When he's sleeping like this is the only time I can walk around the house without him right beside me. And Muhammad says, thank you so much, Mercy. Maddie says, very few lapwings, yellowhammer, skylarks, goldfinch, intense agriculture has taken natural habitat. However, there is a now regeneration of areas for flora and fauna. Oh, that's good to hear. Rosie says, LOL. Okay, I need a game plan then. Yes, bring a baby or a toddler. Any kid will do. Carl says, you wouldn't laugh at me. I think I would. If I saw you trying to take the cows, these cows are not very cooperative. To tell you the truth, one day there was babies out there, so I went up really close to see them, and all the mamas lined up, turned their backs on me, and pooped. Really, really nasty poop. I think that's their defense mechanism. Rosie says, LOL, the cows screaming, moo, 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 I'm dead. These cows don't play. A bunch of mama cows. Rosie says, straight up poop. They're like, I may not know how to fight, but I can poop. Yes, they can. Quite impressive. Muhammad says, my mom is beside me now, and I'm translating for her. And she says, hello, Cat, and hello, everyone. With you is your old mom greeting you all. Oh, we just send her so much love and thanks and blessings to her and to you, Muhammad. Carl says, the farmer I was talking to yesterday is sending you a bowl. That would be 3 bulls in one small area. Do you know what happens when you get too many bulls in one area, Carl? Quite the show. Quite the sound show. That'd be very interesting, Carl. Maddie says, bless, hello to your mother, sir. Right, Rosie says, any animal that's a mom will be protective over their babies. You hope. Rosie says, LOL, I'm back here with my stomach hurting from laughing. I laughed yesterday and today. This is one great blessing to laugh. It is, Rosie. I'm glad you're finding your laughter. That makes me so happy. Mercy has a question. Go ahead. Go ahead, Rosie. Carl never laughs. Rosie says, what did you do when they pooped? I backed up, of course. I stood, watched in amazement, and backed up. Carl, I'm sorry you never laugh. Sometimes you say things and I laugh, and I just imagine you back there in Ireland just kind of chuckling. Do you chuckle? Muhammad says, yes, you're right, Rosie. Rosie says, Carl, why? Sometimes I don't laugh, but Yogi and Cat always have their ways to make me smile or laugh, and can't forget about Jace. Laughs before he comes for me. Yogi says that's the only thing to do when you see someone poop. Cat has the right approach to that situation. Oh no, Carl. Carl says the bull will be in America tomorrow and he's not friendly. I just don't know what to say. Thank you. Muhammad says no matter how old we get, in our mother's eyes, we are still young and will remain young forever. Yes. I had to think about that. Do I still see my kids as young? And yes. Do I want to step in and fix everything for them? Yes. Rosie says, LOL, I can't believe we're talking about poop. This is one funny topic. It happens. We have devolved. Carl says, I don't have a family. I haven't spoke for 2 years. You know, I said that the other day, no family, but I realized I do have family, but the same, Carl, we don't really speak a lot. It's hard, Carl. Muhammad says, I hope she wasn't talking about our other conversation, Muhammad. Muhammad says, my mother says your words are beautiful and very expressive, and they enter the heart without permission. Oh, may God bless you, Cat. That is one of the nicest things anybody's ever said to me, Muhammad. Thank you, guys. Thank your mom. Maddie says, my parents passed young. Carl, both my biological children have passed, but we have a family on YouTube of which you are a part, whether you like it or not. Muhammad says, Carl, we are your family and you are not alone. Carl, you're wounding me, just sending daggers into my heart. Carl says, I've better friends like Tina. And Rosie says, Carl, what are we to you? We're your second family and we're always here for you. True, Carl. And Rosie says, don't forget about the cows, Carl. All right, it is 4:59. So I'm going to end the live so I can switch over and be there. Yogi time. Yep, 5 a.m. Okay, guys, I love you. We're heading over to Yogi's. Well, at least me and Jack are. I love you. I hope you have a great day. And I appreciate you guys so, so, so much. I love you. Bye.